Hello, all, good morning. Okay, we'll start with our session. Hmm. What is our next concept? That is what namespace. So you people already know about the namespace. So simple. What is namespace like? So this using system. This one. Or whenever we are creating our own application, one new namespace is creating. So where is our code means what we can tell. So that is under our namespace only. Okay. So, what will happen if I remove, see, for example, if I write some 100 lines of code and if I remove these namespaces, okay. So, just if you check for the output, then what will happen? So, welcome will print here. Okay. So, that is fine. So now see, we are getting output here. Okay. But what will happen if we remove these namespaces? See, this is throwing error. Okay, so that means what will happen without namespaces? We cannot do anything in .NET. So that's why we always keep namespaces here. So what is the difference between these namespaces and these lines are? So simple. So now just I will go to the definition of this particular class console. Okay, so see, this is where. So this is a class now. In which namespace? System namespace. That is why here we are using system namespace. Okay, this console is coming from where? The system namespace. Okay, fine. So now where is that right line? So Control F, just search for right line. That's it. This one. Okay. So they have provided definition for it. So now what is this out dot right line? Again, function after all. So simple, they are asking to write core new line and write. Okay, again, if you go to this function after all of this right again, so see, so if buffer not equal to something, so they are writing so many things here. So if you are going inside this particular method, what they are doing, so they have defined, you know, so they have defined, so uh, I mean to print something. So they have written this one. That is why whenever we are writing console.write line, it is printing something. So if you don't, if they don't provide this one console.write line, then what will happen? So like in C language we have printf, in Java system.out.println, in .NET console.write line, because they have given a definition for that. Okay, all these definitions are provided where? Here in the namespaces. So this is what namespace. So without namespace, we cannot write even a single line of code in a .NET program. So what a namespace consists of? Classes, methods, objects, and predefined things. Whatever we need it, all these things will be available in a namespace. So this is what namespace. Okay, so so in going forward, in one of our oops concept, we have a concept called class library. There I will explain how to create our own namespace and how to consume that own namespace, and all I will explain. Okay, so fine, so we'll move to our next topic, oops concepts. So here I can see 40 people, but in that group we are seeing 54 55 people. So where is the wrong? So people are not joining, or what happened there? Why daily 10 15 people are not joining the call? Okay, this is one of the most important concept. From now onwards, we will enter into the core features of our C sharp. Okay. Okay. So fine. So we'll just discuss about oops concepts now. Okay. So, guys, anyone practice that hotel bill program? So, how many of you practiced, and how many of you got output? How many of you got output? Only one person. Okay, four persons. That's it. Only five. Okay. Anyone else? So no one asked me even a single doubt. Okay. And that is one of the most important programs. So if you practice that program, so that will help you in understanding the C sharp concepts, and also so from last few days we learned so many concepts. So most of the concepts covered in one program. Okay. So now onwards, this oops concepts is the most important concepts in .NET. So what will happen, like if you people don't practice now, so you don't get clarity and oops concepts, and that will impact so your learning also. So that's why, so practice every day. So for next 15 classes, each and every class is the most important concept, most important class only. Okay, so just we'll go for oops class demo. So see, fine. So oops. Okay, oops. So basically, what is oops? Object oriented programming system. What is oops? Object or oriented programming system. Okay, so some people can unmute if you want. So because, so I want you people to ask you people to repeat, so people can repeat. First point, and second point is uh, when I'm asking to repeat, please repeat with me. If you are in mute also, please repeat with me. So that will help you for learning better. Okay, that's why I'm saying please repeat with me. So if needed, we'll see. If some people can, unmute yourself and repeat with me. Okay, so object-oriented programming system. So here we will discuss about few things: class, object, okay, variables, methods. So these are the main things we are going to discuss for next 15-20 days. Whenever we join our C sharp class, these things only will repeat. So whatever we work on it, so even when you got job also, so you always needs to work on class, you always needs to create object, you always need to work on variables, you always needs to work on methods or functions, whatever. Okay, we'll see in detail what all they. Okay, so fine. So basically, so now we people got some idea on the basics of .NET now, right? So simple. We'll see how to go with the this one. So now oops concept. So now the definition of class is a closed container where we can bind variables and methods. What is class? So I'm asking you people to repeat with me now. So what is class? Class is a closed container where we can bind variables and methods. So tell me, can you people repeat with me? Class is a closed container where we can bind variables and methods. So can you people repeat with me for 2 times, please? So class is a closed container where we can bind variables and methods. So one more time. So see, if you are in mute, I want you people to repeat with me, or some 10 people or 15 people can unmute yourself, and you can repeat with me, so that will help. So who want to unmute? Tell me, who want to unmute? Raise your hands, or okay, Ankit, you can unmute. Yes, only one. Akshay, Amit, can I unmute? Arun, okay. Sandhya, Gayatri, Jyoti, this is most important for you. I want to unmute you. So unmute yourself. So Rima says, Reshma, I'm unmuting you. Snehal, Samya, Shravani, Sridivya, Suhashini, Suresh, Wasim, Yashwant, you also. Okay. So these people will repeat with me and others also follow the same. So now tell me, what is a class definition? Class is
Class is a closed
everyone.
container.
I want
Variable methods.
yes, everyone. So what happened, Ankit and all? What happened? You are not speaking. So what is a class? Class is a closed
A closed
container
container
where we can bind
variables and methods.
Where
Okay.
we can bind methods.
variables and methods. So class is a closed container where we can bind
variables and
methods. So variables and methods. So see, whoever I unmuted, I'm requesting them to speak. Okay. So what is the definition of class? Class is a
closed container where we
Class is
can
a
bind
closed
variables
container
and methods.
where we can find variables and methods.
perfect. So now the syntax for declaring a class is, so people see here class name. See, if you people listen carefully, by end of this one, you can write your own program for on your own. Okay. So the syntax for declaring a class is class name, class name, open brace and closed brace. What is the syntax for declaring a class? Class name, open brace and what? Closed brace. So now tell me everyone. So what is the syntax for declaring a class?
Class name, open
Class name,
Open brace and closed brace. So I want see those people who are unmuted also, if there is a possibility, if they can unmute, they can unmute. And one more thing, so if they feel some shy or something, just mute yourself and speak. Okay. So see, just follow for today. So then after end of the session, you will find the difference. So okay, so that's why. So now tell me, what is the syntax for declaring a class? Class
name, open brace, close brace.
So okay, so class name, open brace and closed brace. What is the definition of class? Class is a
closed
container where we can bind.
variables and methods.
Okay, so we'll prove this definition in the last, but now we'll see. What is the syntax for declaring a class? Class name, open brace and closed brace. So inside a class, so basically the whoops. So actually whoops means, what is the whoops? Object oriented programming system. But see, this object is king of whoops. So so in other words, I can tell object is ruling complete whoops. So so I will go one more step forward and I will tell, like, without object we can't work with even a single program in whoops. Okay, so we'll see all these things, how that is going to happen. So we'll prove that everything, whatever I wrote here, I'll prove each and every line. Okay, so now people see here, what is the syntax for declaring a class? Class name, open brace and closed brace. Now inside a class we'll have two things. One is variables. Okay, one more is methods. Who is that? Variables and methods. So now tell me, what is the syntax for declaring a class now? Class
Class name.
inside class, who will be there?
Variables and methods.
So inside class, who will be there?
Variables and methods.
Only 1 or 2 are speaking. So I unmuted 15-20 people. Wasim Khan, Yashwant. So Suhasini, Sridivya, Shravani, Soumya Sri, Ankit, Pramod, Siva. Okay. Akash. What I'm ignoring. So I unmuted you, right? What happened? I am the host. Yes, Akash. Who is saying? Shravani. Shravani.
Now I can speak, sir.
Okay. So fine. So now tell me, what is the syntax for declaring a class? Class?
Class name.
Class
Class
name, variables, and methods.
No, open brace and closure brace.
Open brace and close brace.
So who will be there in class?
Variables and methods.
Variables and methods.
Variables and
Variables
methods.
and methods.
Perfect. So what is the syntax for declaring a class? Class name, open brace and closure brace. Inside class we will have what? Variables and
Method.
inside class who will be there? Variables and
Methods.
variables and methods, right?
Methods.
So the syntax for declaring a class is class name,
Class
open
name,
brace and closure brace. Inside class we'll have variables and methods. So that is fine. So now see, what is this class name? So class name, you can give anything. So like, A, B, C, X, Y, Z, your name, my name, whatever it may be, whatever you want to give, you can give. So in typical Amirpet institutes, what they will tell, class is this one, object is fan, object is helmet, object is sofa, object is TV. So object which we can feel and touch something. So don't trust them and don't even follow them. So they are all bullshit. So the object is object only. In C#, why the fan will become object? So fan is writing code or fan is by allocating memory to variables? No. So don't encourage that type of thing. So what is the object definition here is, I will tell. What is the class definition is, I already told, but I will prove that. Okay. So don't believe any other things. Okay. That is fine. So this is what the syntax of declaring a class. Now people see here, we'll just see one example for above class. So class name. So just say class. I will give some class name as ABC. Okay. So after that, what we can have? Open brace and closure brace.
Open brace.
Okay. So this is fine. So see, if someone wants to unmute, just raise your hand. I will unmute them. Jyoti. So Jyoti, you attended recently, so it's very much important for you. So if you concentrate a little more, you will become normal within 1 week at 10 classes. So Naveen, Gayatri. I just done. Okay. Any more? Please down your hands if you are unmuted. Okay. Fine. So what will happen means, after completion of this class, so you will find the difference. You will feel relaxed. I know C# is most difficult and this oops is difficult, but you will feel the difference. Trust me. That's why I'm asking you to unmute. Okay. So now what happened? So see, so if you people follow this carefully, then you people can write your own program now itself. Okay. So see, now oops, object oriented programming system. Object is king of oops. So object is using complete oops. Without object, we cannot work with even a single program in oops. We'll see that how it is. Now So here, most important concept we are going to discuss about class, object, variables, and methods. What is the definition of class? Everyone tell me. Class is a
Closed
Closed container
Where we
where we
can
can
bind
bind
variables
variables and methods.
variables or
where we
methods.
can bind the variables and methods.
very good. So what is the syntax for declaring a class?
class.
Class,
Class
Class name,
open brace, closed brace.
Class name,
Variables
and closed
variables and methods.
No. So what is the syntax for declaring a class? Means class, class name, open brace, and closed brace. That's it.
That's it.
So who will be there in class
Open
means
brace and
variables
closed
and methods.
Variables and methods.
And methods.
Okay, got it.
variables and methods.
Okay, so now we'll see. We'll declare few variables. You people all already know how to declare a variable. Int a comma b comma c. Okay, so this is what variables you people know, right? So we will do one thing. We'll give some values to this. A equal to 10, b equals to 20 comma c. Okay, so now the syntax for declaring a class is what? Class, class name, open brace and closed brace. So who will be
Class
there?
name, open brace and closed brace.
Okay, so who will be there?
Class,
Variables
we
and
have
what?
variables
Methods.
and methods.
So what we declared here? Variables.
Variable.
Variables, right? Now what else we need?
Variables,
What else we need?
Methods.
Methods. Okay, methods.
methods.
Okay, so now see, void add. This is what method. So in our upcoming classes, I will explain what is this void. So for now, just follow this one. Void add. So simply keep bracket, open brace and closed brace. Okay. So we will have two things. One is variables and methods. So we just declared the variables, and now we are going here with some methods. C equals to a plus b. Okay. Now simply console.writeline. Okay. Sum is plus what is that? C. That's it. Now after completion of this program, console.writeline.
Read line.
Read line. Console.read line. Okay, that's it. See, this is oops program. Nothing. So see what happened here. So here you declare variables. Here you declare one method, and you are binding the variables inside the
Class.
class. But what happened, like here I have given KGF level elevation, Bahubali level elevation to object, but we did not prove anything for this one. So sir, you are saying so many things about that object, but you did not told anything about object, but you did not explain anything about object. So is that true? Is that false? What is that, sir? We'll see. We'll see. Just we'll see. Now, people see here. So what is the syntax for see? I did not follow any unusual things, or I did not apply rocket science here. Simply, what is the definition of what is the syntax of class? Class name, open brace and closed brace. So here what I done in our program is one second. So here class name, open brace and closed brace. This is clear, right? Inside class will be there. We have two things. One is variables and one is methods. Okay, so now I will go with variables. So I declared few variables here. Okay, after that what I done? Who else there in class? Methods, right? So that's why I created one method. Now people tell me, is this difficult to understand now? So simple. I declared one class by using our syntax, and inside class we'll have two things. So I kept variables and method. That's it. I combined all those things, and that become what? One program. Okay. So people clear? Are people clear with this, everyone? So people who are in mute, who are shy people, they should respond at least. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. So that is fine. Now this KGF level elevation, we'll go back to this object. Okay. So now that is fine. Now how a variable will work? See if you declare one variable in a equal to b equal to c, int a equal to 10, b equal to 20, c equal to 30, if you keep something x, y, z, variables and all. So will that variable will work directly? No. Actually, if we want to work with variables, we need variables. So we need variables need some memory. Okay, so memory. So now people tell me, so without memory we cannot work with variables. So simple. So for example, if you people did not eat for 3 days, okay, so now people tell me, will you able to walk for 1 kilometer?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
No. Will you able to
Yes,
walk
sir.
for no, right?
No,
So
sir.
okay, but you are Spider-Man, Superman, so you can walk for 1 kilometer after without eating 3 days also. Now what happened? You increase the dose for 5 days now. No, tell me, not 1 kilometer, will you able to work for 300 meters?
No.
No.
Tell me. So no, right? So simple. Here so now tell me, so will you, so you did not eat for 3 days or 5 days or something, so will you able to go for some narration class by following the steps? That steps will be there, right? So there is no lift working, just think like that, and you need to go with the steps now. Okay, so will you able to walk there? So if you have guts, and if you still if you are still Spider-Man or Superman or something, so you cannot, some ambulance should come, and they will help you to go there. Okay, so fine, that is fine. So but the thing is, what you need to walk from one place to another place apart from food? What you need? Yes, madam. Energy. So now tell me, correct. So without energy, will you able to walk from here to some place 1 kilometer or half kilometer or something?
No.
No, right? So
No.
okay. Okay, so now tell me. So yeah, without energy, you cannot even walk for 1 kilometer or half kilometer or 100 meter, right? So fine, that is fine. But now people tell me, without memory, can we work with variables?
No.
Tell me, everyone. Without
No.
memory,
No.
so confidently. So without memory, can we work with variables?
No.
So
No.
without memory, we cannot
No.
work with variables. So offline people, online people, I mean, so people, shy people. So I will call you people shy only. Why? Because you are not trust. When I'm unmuting you, people are not speaking. So now tell me. So without memory, can we work with variables?
No.
No.
So yes, only two no's, Sneha and
No.
Vasim. That's it.
No. No.
No,
Sir.
that is fine. The no is very
No.
nice to hear. But now people tell me, who will allocate memory? So
Data type.
this paradise biryani or some other biryani. So or what is that? What we call, so this north side thali or something will allocate memory to variables. So
No.
who will allocate?
Just
No,
Here
sir.
here our king will come. Object.
object.
Okay. So we will allocate memory to variables.
Object.
Object.
So we will allocate memory to variables.
Object.
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 Okay, so Ashnik, yeah, no problem. I'm just kidding, so don't take anyone serious. You people are also brave people. Okay, so who is allocating memory to variables?
Object.
Object.
So object is allocating
Object.
sufficient.
Object.
Yeah, object is allocating sufficient
Sub.
memory to variables. So now people tell me who is allocating memory to variables?
Object.
What object is doing to variables? Tell me.
Object is allocated.
Object is allocating memory.
Okay, so who is allocating memory to variables? Everyone.
Object.
Object.
So muted people tell me what object is, yeah, what object is doing to variables?
Object is allocating memory to variables.
So when you are going for interviews, interviewer,
Allocating memory to variable.
yes. So when you are going for interviews, interviewer will ask you who is allocating memory to variables. Okay. So then
Yes.
what will happen? So
Object is allocated.
so they will try to confuse you. So they will ask you in reverse direction also. So for that reason, so whenever they are trying to confuse you, don't confuse with the questions and answers. Now people tell me, so object is allocating memory to variables. So who is allocating memory?
Object.
Variables.
Yes. What object is doing?
Object is allocated.
Allocating memory.
Subset.
Allocating the memory to the variables.
Variables.
Now people tell me, so I don't have memory. Can I work with variables?
No.
No, right? So now people tell me,
No.
I don't have object now.
Yes.
So can I work with variables?
Yes.
Yes, madam. I don't have object. Okay, I don't have object. Can we work with variables?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Without object. So fine. I don't have object. Can we?
With.
Yes or no? So who is telling us name?
No.
No.
See, I will tell. I will explain. So I don't have object. So
Sir,
we don't
am I
have
audible?
object. Yes.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Actually, that time it was not audible.
Okay, no problem. So fine. Just 1 second. So see, people see here. I don't have object now.
Without objects only, no, sir.
1 second. So I don't have object now. So now people tell me, can I get memory to variables?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
No.
right? So who is allocating memory to variables?
Object is the
Object,
only one
sir.
who is allocating memory to the
Allocating
variables.
Allocating
memory.
variable. Correct. So now I don't have object. Can I work with variables now?
No, sir.
No,
I
sir.
don't. So I don't have object means what is the meaning?
No,
So
sir.
I don't
It's
have
not
memory.
providing memories to variable. That's why it's.
So
object.
that's why
Memory
without
is
object
not-
can, yes. So without object, yes, Balaji, we will see. Wait for some time. So without object, can we work with variables now, everyone?
No.
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right. So I don't have object now. Can
No.
I work with variable now?
No.
No.
So I don't have variables inside class. So can
No.
we work with class now?
No.
No, sir.
So the definition of class
No.
got changed now,
Yes.
right? So
Yes.
that's why we need object to work with what? Variables. Yes or no?
Yes.
So everyone agree with me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So we'll see. This is fine. So we proved one thing. Now we will go to another thing. So we'll come back to this Facebook. So you try to okay. So now you entered your username and password. So where it is going? So after entering username, comma password, where it is going? Home page. Right. Which page?
Home
Page.
Homepage.
So you have,
Home page.
yeah, you have inside the home page, we will have notifications,
Notification, messages, friend request.
notification, messages,
Friend
friend
request.
request. What else?
Post.
For now we'll keep. notification, messages, friend request. That's it. So we have all these things. Okay. So now you clicked on notification. User clicked on notification. Now what will happen? Which page will open?
Notification page.
Notification page.
So what about messages and friend request? Why they are not opening?
Notifications.
Why they are not opening?
Because there is a specific code behind the notification when click on notification.
Yes, such.
Okay. So now what will happen? So now what I will do here, I will click on messages. Now which page will open?
Message.
So why friend requests are not opening? Why notifications are not
Messages.
opening? Similarly, I will have friend request now. So I click on friend request,
Request.
which will open.
Friend request.
Request page.
So because, so here,
Friend request.
yeah, this is one method. This is one method. This is one method. So for example, on this notification button, what I will write, when user clicks on notification, it should open only notification. So that's how I implemented the code. Okay, that is why. So then how we will call a particular method?
To object.
So that is by using object. So people see here. So we need to use the object for calling a particular method. So the syntax for calling a method is object name dot method name. What is that?
Method name.
Object named object name dot
Method
name.
name.
Object name dot.
Method name.
So can you people repeat this, everyone?
Object name dot method name.
Object name dot.
Method.
Object name
dot
dot.
method name.
Method.
Everyone.
Method
So
name.
so the people
Object
who are
name
on
dot
mute.
method
Method
name.
name.
So the people whoever is there on mute, can you please repeat yourself by muting yourself? So can you please tell me what is that? Object name
Object name
dot.
dot
Name
method
dot
name.
method name.
Object name dot.
Object name
name
dot
dot
method
method name.
name.
Object name dot.
Method.
Method name.
Method name.
Method name. Now, so now I don't have this.
Object name dot method name.
Okay, so I don't have object now. So can we work with this method now?
No, no.
No.
Because so see, if we don't have object here, so if you don't call that particular method, then what will happen? If I click on notification, messages
It
will
will
come.
open messages.
So it may open friend request. If I click on friend request, it may open notification or messages. If I click on messages, it may open notification or friend request. Okay, if I click on friend request, it may open messages or notification. So then what is happening? Complete flow is what? Misleading there, and it is disturbing. So that is why this object is helping us to call particular method. That's why when I click on notification, only notification will come. So if I click on messages, only messages will come.
Messages will come.
Okay, so now who is helping us? Object. Now people tell me, without object can we call a method?
No.
No, sir.
So now people tell me, without object,
You cannot allocate memory to variable.
No.
No.
so with people tell me, without object can we call a method?
No.
No, no,
No.
So we are not having any object. Can we work with methods now?
no,
No.
So we don't have object now. Can we work with variables now?
no,
No.
sir.
So what object is doing to variables?
Allocate.
Providing
Allocating
allocating
memory.
memories.
Sufficient memory. So without object, can we work with class now?
No.
No, sir.
So what is the definition of class? What is the syntax of class?
No.
Class name,
class,
open braces,
class,
variable method,
Variables.
Class,
Then
Methods.
class
braces.
name, so open brace and
Brace
close
and close
brace.
brace.
Perfect. So who is there in class?
variable and method.
Variables and methods.
So now people tell me, without object can we work?
Variables and methods.
Yeah. So people tell me, without object can we work with variables?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Why? What is the
It
reason
will
for
not
that?
get memory.
No.
Correct. So people tell me without object can we work with methods?
Because we
No,
have
sir.
to allocate the memory.
Because yeah, it can't
No,
able
sir.
to call the particular method which we need.
We
Correct.
need to call the object.
So muted people, can you people tell me without object can we work? Can we without object can we work with class now? No. So
No,
what
sir.
is object? What is object doing to variables?
Allocating
Allocating
sufficient
memories.
sufficient memory.
Calling the
Allocating
method.
memory. So muted people, can you people comment here? So what object is doing to variables? Allocating memory. So who is allocating memory to variables?
Objects.
Object. Perfect. So
Object.
so now people tell me what is the syntax for calling a method?
Object name dot
Object
method.
dot
That
method.
Object name dot
Method name.
Method name.
dot
object name dot method name. So people tell
Method
me
name.
without object can we work with a method?
no.
No.
No, sir.
Without object can we work with a variable?
No.
No, sir.
Without object can we work with a class?
No.
No, sir.
So
Yes.
now people tell me object is king
No.
of oops. Will you people agree with me?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Object is ruling complete oops. Will you people agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Without object we can't even write a single program in oops. Will you people agree with me?
Correct.
Yes, sir.
So that is why object oriented programming system. So see the name itself, it is object oriented programming system. So will you people agree for that now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so fine, that is fine. So I have written something here. Class is a closed container where we can bind variables and methods. So we'll prove that now. So now see people see here everyone. So int a comma b comma c. What are these three?
Variables.
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 Variables, right?
Variables.
Variable. So now see, this is what void add, right? So this is what our method.
Method.
Method. Yeah.
So here
Method.
I have given 10 to a,
Yes.
20 to b, right? So and we are using them.
Mhm.
Yes or no?
Correct.
Yes,
So simply what I'm saying here, whatever I declared,
Yes, sir.
here the values I am binding here. So people tell me class, where is the class started? Here.
Here
Yes, sir.
And where is that ended?
at the end.
Here,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
right? So I can tell this
At
one
the
is a
end of the
so yes,
console.
madam. So see here it is started, here it is ended. See here it is started, here it is ended. Here it is started, here it is ended. So I can tell like this is a closed container. Yes or no?
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So here it is started, here it is ended.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's why it is a closed container. So what we are doing here inside the class, we are declaring some variables and we are binding them inside a method.
Method.
Yes or no? So
Yes.
that's why I'm telling like class is a closed
Yes.
container. Will you people agree for this line?
Yes. sir.
Yes, sir.
This particular point? Yes,
Yes.
or no? So
Yes.
class is a closed container. Will you agree with me for this?
Yes.
Yes.
So where we can bind variables and methods. Will you people agree for this one?
Yes.
This one?
Right.
Yes.
Class.
So now people tell me
Okay.
what is the definition of class? Means class is a closed container where we can bind variables and methods. So people tell me what is the definition of class? Class is a closed
Methods.
container.
Closed container.
Where-
we can bind.
Variables.
So now
Where
people
we
tell me,
can bind variables and methods.
people tell me, is this definition valid now?
Yes.
Yes.
Will you people agree for the definition?
Yes.
So
Yes,
what is
sir.
the definition of class? Everyone.
Class is a
Class
closed
is a
closed
closed
bind
container
variables
where
and
we
methods.
can bind variables and methods.
Okay. So this is what class definition. Class is a closed container where we can bind variables and
Method.
Methods.
so will you people agree with me for that?
Methods.
Yes, sir.
So what is the syntax for declaring a class?
Class.
Class
Class
name. Open braces.
Open
Variable
braces,
methods.
variables,
close
Class,
braces.
class name, open
Close
brace and
brace.
close brace.
Correct. So inside class will be there
Variables and methods.
variables and methods. Now
Variables and methods.
yes, if we want to work with variables, what we need?
We need memory which can be allocated
We
by
need
object.
memory.
We need the memory.
Memory. Allocate.
Memory allocation.
My voice is not clear.
Clear.
Everyone is
Clear.
Sir, clear, sir.
okay. So see, so if we want to work with variables, what we need?
Memory.
Memory
Okay, what we need? Memory. So
Object.
similarly, who is allocating memory?
Object.
objects.
So what object is doing to variables?
Object.
Memory.
Allocating sufficient memory to variables.
Perfect.
Allocating the memory.
So now see, for example, if I have 10 methods or something, so if I want particular method output, then what should I do? I need to call that particular
Object.
method.
Object name dot method name.
So by using object
Call
name
that
dot
particular
method name,
object name dot method name.
so we can call particular method.
We
So
will call the method.
okay, so
Method.
by using above syntax, we just wrote the program. What is the syntax for declaring class? Means class name, open brace and closure brace. So inside class we'll have what? Variables and methods.
Open brace
So
and
that's
closure
why
brace.
I declared 3 variables and I declared 1 method here. Okay. So sir, we have given again KGF elevation to this object, but we don't know what is the syntax for declaring a object. Okay. So now what we will do? We'll do what is the syntax for declaring a class. We'll see now. The syntax for declaring a object is class name, object name equals to new class name.
Equal new object.
Okay. So for example, if I have class A. Okay. So here I have class A and I inside that I have variables and methods. Simply think like that. Okay. Now I will create object to this class now. So what is the class name here?
A.
A.
Yeah. So object name we can keep anything. TEST. Oh. TEST equals to new class name. What is the class name here?
New test.
A.
New
A.
Okay. So here new class name means you don't need to create new class or you don't need to give new class name or something. So we need to give the same class name. So now what we will do? So I will unmute few people and I will ask them. So okay, now I will ask Jyoti. So Jyoti, we'll create one class now here. So class Jyoti.
Yes,
Jyoti.
Yes, sir.
So now can you create object for this Jyoti class? Now, what is the syntax for creating object?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Jyoti.
No, what is the syntax for creating object?
Object
Class
name
name.
dot method name.
No, madam.
Class name object
What
name
is
is equal to new class name.
Object name dot method name.
no, madam.
no.
What I'm asking, please listen carefully.
Syntax
what
for object.
what is the
Listen
syn-
here.
so what is the syntax for creating object?
Class name.
Tell me.
Class name or object name equal to new class name.
So class name, object name equal to new class name. What is the
Class
class name?
object name equal to new class name.
What is the class
New
name here?
class name. Jyoti.
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 Okay. Object name.
Object name equal to.
Yeah. What is the object name? Tell
Yes,
me.
sir. First.
So you can give anything. Okay. ABC. Okay.
ABC.
Equals to
Equal to new Jyoti.
new Jyoti. What is Jyoti
Yes,
here
sir.
again?
New Jyoti method.
No. What is this Jyoti?
Class name.
Class names.
What is this Jyoti?
Class name.
Class name. So what is the syntax Jyoti? Now tell me. Class name,
Class
object
name.
name equals to new class name.
Class name object. Class name object equal to
New class name. Okay. Fine. So got it right. So
new
Gayatri.
class name.
Okay. Gayatri. Now.
Yes, sir.
So Gayatri, can you please tell me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Gayatri. So can you create object to this class now? So what is the syntax for declaring object?
Gayatri, sir.
No, madam. So what I'm asking, my question is, what is the syntax for creating object? Syntax, madam.
Class name,
Ah,
object name is equals to new class name.
that's it. So now create one object. So what is the class name here?
Gayatri, sir.
Object name. You can give any name here. Tell me what is the object. What is that?
XYZ, sir.
XYZ equals to
Gayatri, sir.
New.
New Gayatri.
New Gayatri, sir.
okay. So now we'll tell Akash. Akash, are you there? Okay. Navin, tell me.
Yes. The syntax for declaring method, class name, object name is Naveen.
No. Now tell me what is the syntax for creating object?
Class name, object name equals to new class name.
Okay. What is the class name here?
Naveen.
Navin. After that, object name
PQR.
equals to
New Naveen.
what is Navin here again?
Class name.
That's it. Okay. Now Ankit.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me.
So syntax is class name, object name is equal to new class name. So
Okay.
for me, if the class is Ankit, then class name should be Ankit space object name, let's say XYZ is equal to new class name, means new Ankit.
Okay, very good. Fine. So now who will go? So raise your hands. Amit. Amit, Arun. I just unmuted you guys. Who is that? Amit or Arun?
Arun, sir.
Arun. Okay, Arun. So Arun, now tell me what is the syntax for creating object?
Class name, object name is equal to new class name is the syntax, sir.
Very good,
Coming
Arun.
to class name Arun,
Uh,
object name A
okay.
is equal to new Arun.
What is Arun here again?
Class name, sir.
Very
New
good.
class name.
Very good. So we'll ask one more person. Shravani.
Yes.
Yeah, madam. Can you tell me what is the syntax for creating object?
Class name, object name is equal to new class name.
Yeah, madam. So now tell me what is the class name here?
Yeah, Shravani.
Uh,
EAS equals to new Shravani.
what is new Shravani?
Yes.
No. What is new Shravani here?
Yeah, class names.
Okay. So Wasim, can you tell me now? Yeah, Wasim, can you tell me what is the syntax for creating object? Wasim, you are speaking on mute. I'm unable to hear you. Swaraj.
Yes, sir.
So is that Swaraj or Wasim? Okay. Swaraj, tell me what is the syntax for creating object? Swaraj, you don't want to tell? Rashma, last person. Rashma?
Syntax is class name, object name equals to new class name.
Yes,
Your
ma'am.
class is Reshma. Reshma R equals to
Okay.
new Reshma.
Okay. What is new Rashma there?
New Reshma class name.
Okay, fine. So now what we will do, so people see here. So simply we'll create object now. Now people tell me, what is the syntax for creating object here?
ABC.
ABC?
ABC, I mean object.
ABC.
OBJ equal to
Object equal
New
to
ABC.
New ABC.
okay, that's it. Okay. Now what is the syntax? What is the syntax for calling method?
Object name
Object
dot
name dot
method.
method name.
What is the object name here?
Object
ABC.
name equal to new object.
OBJ is the
OBJ.
object name.
OBJ.
OBJ.
What is our method name here?
Void.
Void
Add.
add. Void add.
No, only add.
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 That's it. We will call the
Add.
method like this.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it. So this is what oops related. So tomorrow I will explain one more time. We'll start with that again. So we'll see that. So we got one notification from our admin Harprasad. So just see here what he's trying to tell, and please follow whatever he's saying. What he's saying. Good morning, sir. This is Harprasad. Please display this after the class narrates that application. Okay, so this batch is conducted in Nareshite application. For class login credentials, please contact our application WhatsApp team. So this is what our application WhatsApp team. So, so you need to share your full name and email ID to them, to that WhatsApp number. Okay, and batch details to the above mentioned number. They will provide you. They will provide you user ID and password for your batch. Okay. So, and finally, we are not going to provide any class links daily wise. You must log in with your login credentials, username, and attend the class. Okay, so this is what the phone number. So just message them with your share your mobile number, full name, email ID. Okay, so got it. Anyone have questions? This is the phone number, and you need to share full name, email ID, batch details to the above mentioned number. So they will give you other details, so that I think there is one more app for Nareshite application. From there, the classes will. Yes, Maruti.
So this link will not work from tomorrow onwards, right? Once we'll get the link and credentials.
Yes, maybe.
Okay.
So people got it, or anyone have questions? So Maruti, tell me. Okay.
Sir, till now we are using the right-line method, right? Which is in console class.
Okay.
But we are not creating any object there. But still we are accessing that right-line method. Is there any other concept behind that, or?
See, actually, right-line method we are using. So see, console dot. So console is what there?
Class, right?
So that is kind of they are static related. So they are different. Okay, but anyway, it's like a class or object only. So we are using console dot right line. That's why. So that right line is inside that one.
We have already method over there, sir, from public void, right? So
Yeah, that's what I'm telling.
yeah.
Okay. So so because of console dot right line, that is how that is working.
Okay, sir.
But anyway, see, that is different actually. Static variables and all. So when that topic comes, then that will explain differently. So static won't work with object, so they need to call by using class name only. Yeah, Neeladri, tell me. So wait for 3-4 days, Suhashini. After that, after the main concepts of whoops, maybe this week. After that, you can join. So I will inform you guys. So Neeladri, if you are speaking, I'm unable to hear. Okay. What is that? How can you join? Yes, I think, but you can also connect with admin, or you can check in Naresh IT portal, or you can check Naresh IT online number, so that they can help you the best details. Or if you are in Hyderabad, you can come to that Naresh IT branch and you can ask them.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, sir. For previous examples, in that example, we have a variables. So for that, without object, how can we assign memory? So without object, that example was, I
See,
mean, we are
that
able to run.
simple. One thing I can say. So is that us, Naveen?
No, sir.
Neladri. So Neladri, they are different and these are different. So all the object oops concepts will work on object. So they are console application and they are working. So they are writing in static method, like they are like so we are writing in main method and we are directly executing. From now, what we will do, we'll create classes. We will create object and we will use them in our main method and we will use them. But that is different pattern and this is different pattern. So wait for some days, you will get clarity.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Fine. So anyone have any more questions? So we are running out of time. So fine. Thanks all for joining. We'll meet tomorrow.